Hi there, Lee Farnell here, and thanks for listening. What I'm doing right now is I'm going through a number of super inspiring poems, speeches, pieces of literature, pieces of philosophy that certainly have helped shape me, but helped shape, millions of others. And this particular one I want to share with you, you may or may not have heard and seen, The Man in the Arena speech by Theodre Roosevelt, who was just such a superstar and, of course, president of the US of A. This is a speech. It says, "Citizenship in a Republic," delivered at the Sorbonne in Paris, France, the 23rd of April, 1910. Can you imagine him way back in 1910 delivering this? "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. It is not the critic who counts, the rock thrower, the spectator, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles. Oh, he could have done that better. He was weak. He was this. He was that. She was good. She was not so good. Critic, critic, critic." And of course, these days with social media, it's so easy for the critic to be so brave behind their keyboard at night, particularly if they've had a wine or two or a beer or two, and they see something and they can just blast out a 3 or 4 word, "You're hopeless, you're useless, you're ugly, you're fat, you're this, you're that." It's like, what does it say? It says about 100 times more about them than, in fact, the person who is in the middle, trying something new, something different, to stretch themselves, to grow, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement. You can't get the triumph of high achievement unless you go out in the middle. And you can't get the triumph of high achievement unless you've had the 10,000 hours of failure, deliberate practice, coaching, sweat, blood, trying, missing, injury, all of those things, be it like I'm swimming to Rottnest again in a couple of weeks' time, 20 kilometres across the ocean. We've done months and months of training. We've already done it once. I'm sitting here. There's my medal hanging on the wall. People say, "Lee, you're an inspiration." That's not my goal. My goal, I mean, it's nice that people say that. But it's the work and it's the ecosystem. Who are you out in the middle with? You're out in the middle with others who are also in the dust, in the sweat, in the blood, trying, failing, getting cold, getting cut, waking up early, going to bed early. The sacrifices that have to be made to have the triumph of high achievement. So don't let the rock throwers get in your way. My recommendation is hang out in an ecosystem, hang out with people like I do with my pod squad and with my lifter groups, people who want their lives to be the best they possibly can be. People who realize that life is both transient, we're all going to die one day. In fact, I've got a mate right now going through terminal brain cancer. Every day, he literally is living it as if it's his last. As he thinks back on his mother or his sister or his mates or surfing trips we've been on, he gets teary because he knows now they were all transient. They came and went. Now he treasures, he has reverence for every one of those memories and lives vicariously. In fact, he came to Rottnest and presented me with a towel at the end of the race. Wouldn't it be great if I could be there? And his nieces got him there. Boy, oh boy, the struggle. Life is fragile. Life is temporary. Life is transient. So get out in the middle. Don't be the spectator. What does he say? The man who stumbles, or the doer of deeds, the credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, not those timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. All they know is the critic. Roosevelt, inspirational, of course, went on and used that same energy and inspiration to help America get through the Great Depression and a range of other real issues only, 20 years later. Get out in the middle, folks. You want to get out in the middle, lead your best life, then get involved with us at Lee Funnell Best Business, LFBB, life, future, family, fun, finances, being your best, being your best, being your best, not to be an inspiration. That's just a byproduct. Being your best so that you know the triumph of high achievement, whatever that high achievement means to you. Could be as a parent, could be in sport, could be in business, could be in money, could be in helping a community. Whatever that triumph of high achievement is for you, let us help you do it to realize your full potential. Thanks for listening, and share this with friends.